So I plan on making money. If I have 500, if I can get 2,000 more scrap, then I can make it so I can't critically fail on crafting or engineering. Make a lot more monies.
I don't follow the train, but that's cool.
Well, if I'm rolling crafting or engineering and rolling that
No, I
one.
mean, like, I don't follow. Like, what is the item that you're gonna get?
Oh.
What is the passive that you're gonna get? Jesus Christ.
Oh,
My
it's
gosh.
it's dwarf. So I
Like
upgrade
Dwarven Ingenuity
passives.
or something.
It's here. Let me just link it.
Just know a couple of things. Vieren's
It's called
trust
True
machines.
Builder. Like that.
The Aarons don't trust what?
Machines.
It's not that they don't trust machines. They make a point of existing without them. They don't want to be dependent on them. It's not the same thing as when Spira was told to drop all machina.
Okay.
So don't worry about that too much.
Okay. It's just like
You can bring machines into Eruyt, just don't, just be respectful. That's all.
Like,
They're
don't do
like the
whole,
Amish.
Don't do the whole like, hey, X that. ER for the god.
Etro.
Or next
Jeff, I just saw what one of your spears is named.
Who?
In Eruyt, one of the spears. the shop? She's a glamazon.
The Glamazon spear. You know that's well made.
I love that song when they were playing it that season.
There's an opportunity for me to, considering it's a, what's the word? It's a society run by women.
Sachet Chante, Panther on the Run. Oh, that was the 6th season, right? That's the song that no, it's not. They sang a different one. Is it 3rd season? Let's see. Let's watch the music video. I don't want music.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna load the map.
Girls.
Put you guys on the tracker. We're gonna get started soon.
They did
Sorry,
sissy
guys,
that
I want to
long.
make sure everything was ready. Okay. Okay, why are there 5 characters selected? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oakenfang would have more standing here, by the way.
Yeah, but
He's a creature of the wild.
Oh,
let me
good
check
point.
his stats real quick.
It's okay, you can bring Burdock. I'm just letting them know because someone mentioned it.
Yeah. I just don't think he would be able to make
Yeah,
money.
that's it.
Is the only thing.
Okay.
I don't see any stats where he'd be able to make money.
3 men and 1 woman. This is gonna be fun.
It was 3rd season. 3rd? 4th? 4th season?
Unlock the tokens so you guys can't move any of my stuff.
Burdock identifies as a woman.
Liar.
So.
I mean, do you have the disguise roll?
Ah,
It would fail. But
Yeah.
Do you have...
Automatic
Oh.
success on perception.
It would fail. But...
Let's see
I'm
if
a
we'll
creature
share
of the wild.
needles.
Right.
Season.
Burdock's beard is a creature of the wild.
Season.
That's true.
Burdock's beard?
Yeah, it is one with the wild.
Is
try
a
and
wild
convince-
beard.
You try and convince the Vierans that Burdock's beard is of the wild. Go ahead.
No, he's as soon as we get in town, he's just gonna go do his own thing, like go do Burdock. Okay, don't do that. Go work or something. Don't do Burdock.
Don't do Burdock things.
You're gonna get shot
Don't-
by an arrow.
Don't do Burdock things.
They are snipers. The
Yeah,
ability
we're here to take
wield-
over this town.
The ability to wield longbows when you're a sniper comes from this town,
Oh.
which is really cool.
Wait, snipe. Oh wow.
Did I stutter?
Did I?
Didn't know
That a
snipers could
motherfucker?
wield longbows. Since Susan always had a rifle.
Because you didn't get it from here.
Tucson didn't come here yet.
If you're a sniper, that would be interesting.
Right?
Viren
Freya.
Sniper is actually one of the more broken classes in tactics.
The combo
and
passive, if you're a Viren sniper, allows you to wield a longbow.
Ah.
Oh.
I've been
Cheaper
toying with the
ammunition.
idea of just letting snipers wield longbows, though, because I'm trying to streamline everything, but I haven't.
I think it's cool because you're like a Mirkwood archer, right?
I just didn't want it to step on the archer's toes.
Oh, it fulfills a different role.
Same role,
It's like
different
which-
abilities.
Which thing do you prefer to do? Shoot one arrow and have it murder, or shoot a whole bunch of arrows to do the job?
Bum, bum, bum.
You know what makes a really good sniper? Gareth. At the very beginning of the combat, you get to reposition yourself anywhere and shoot someone.
Bodybuilder's formula. Oh,
Oh shit! I forgot. I have to. Oh well. I mean, it's already set up anyway. Eruyt village. Welcome.
Are those the slave boys? They look pretty strong for slave boys.
Hey, slaves
Who?
work a lot. Have you
Who?
seen the Gladiator?
The slave boys are these guys. I'm moving one in front of the party right now.
Yeah, I see it.
These are the slave boys.
Oh, who are those big strong guards?
Those are Palamecian knights.
Oh. I see.
They are here with their emperor.
Murder him!
why? No, he's nice.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Whoa.
I mean, he's no censor
He
and so
appears to be.
scandalous.
Wow. This isn't Graham Pulse? What the fuck?
This is not
We're
Grand
not
Pulse
Grand
at all. 100%. I swear
Oh,
to God, you're
that's
gonna
why
say
I
the
was
wrong-
thinking of Oriba. Where's
You're in
Uri?
Evilise.
That's-
You're under,
this is
you're
the
under
tree
the
place.
Arcadian Empire. Well, not anymore, actually. When Larsa became emperor, he granted Eruyt their own, their independence from Arcadia.
That's right. This is the tree place. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
I had Orba and Yuri mixed up. That makes a lot more sense to me now. Okay, cool.
The Council of the Wood is on the right. There's a dining hall in the south.
With the Emperor in the middle.
Well, when you greet the Council of the Wood, you stand in the middle and you speak.
There's the kitchens. Hmm?
The Emperor is very good at negotiating. I wonder why he's here. There's also a pirate getting shit-faced, too.
Hey, where? Where's that pirate?
Bottom.
Tavern?
You don't see him? Jake?
Where?
Bottom.
Poor
What?
Michael
Who's Jake?
ended up on the
Hey!
wrong side of fate.
Who's Jake?
Jake was arrested during the Imperial...
For what?
long list of things. Mostly, He was hired by Vane as a mercenary and was one of Vane's generals. He was arrested. He spent time in Arcadian in an Arcadian jail, and then the judges did something to make sure that he could never break the law again. So.
Well, don't mind me. Oh shit, we're locked.
Yeah, I wanted everything to load and you guys not to move my people.
Who the fuck is this guy over here on the right?
What guy?
A woman.
Who?
The Emperor?
This? That's the Emperor
Yeah.
of Palamecia.
Oh, okay.
It's
He's
not a
fancy.
woman.
He's
It's a
fancy.
man.
He's fancy, man. Fancy.
His knight. He's the knights that sport the same colors as Palamecia, which is pink. What is
Wow.
wrong with you?
Well, he has a
Fancy
very
man!
feminine shape. Alright.
I like how you just called him a fancy man.
The Vieran snipers will eye Drizzt as he comes in and nod to him.
And Drizzt will clearly put his bow on his back and move his hands away from it to show respect to the archer.
One moment. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Right.
Right
You are welcome to return to this place, Drizzt, but your allies must surrender their weapons.
Absolutely. We come in peace as words of light. Bring no ill intent.
Does someone want to grab the pirate?
And I bring
Dash.
Nina, a respected female, with us. I believe we will have a good visit here.
Both the Vieran snipers will bow. Well, they'll kneel to the ground and bow to Bina,
And she'll,
making sure their faces face the floor.
she
Welcome,
will,
mistress.
she will nod and do a slight bow and say, "Thank you. I
Drizzt-
believe." Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh. She's gonna say, "I believe we are here to speak with the council."
The Council of the Wood is in session, mistress. Barris has been expecting the warriors for some time now. She will be happy to know you are here.
I will be happy to see her too. It has been a very, very long time.
Stop moving for a second, Burdock. Come back, please.
Surrender your weaponry. It will be granted to you upon your return to the gates.
Drizzt will put his hands on Enra and Burdock's shoulders.
What?
My friends, please
Which
trust these snipers.
which one of you want to hold on to me forwards? Yeah.
Yeah, they will be safe. Don't you worry.
Eh? You want to hold on to them?
No worries.
She
I-
walks up and reaches for your gun and your
Alright.
blade.
All right, watch the trigger on this one. It's got quite the hair trigger. Goes off and anything it's
kinda-
pointing at is gone.
She'll kind of eye the shotgun uneasily and put it away.
Be very careful with it.
Believe me, my friend.
You want me to take the ammo out of it?
Dexterity
She
is
will walk up
awesome.
to Enra.
I'll wrap my staff around my tail and hand it to her. But then I'll say, you can have that weapon, but I flex my claws a little bit. I can't really give you these.
Good thing still got my beard.
A creature of the wild will find it very unpleasant should he bear his claws against Fina. We are fine. You may bring your claws with you.
You're gonna declaw him.
Good thing I still got my boot shiv.
She'll extend her hand for the Lotus Mage's bow.
And Drizzt will hand it to them. Are these female variants, Steph?
Oh yeah.
Yes, they are.
Okay, Drizzt will bow and extend kind of like a kneel and put it in like a pedestal, his bow.
She'll take the weapon and place a hand on your shoulder to tell you to rise. She'll return to her post. The two Vieran snipers do not approach Bina for her weapon.
I'm not sure if Bina can do this, but I want to know if she can. Knowing that they guard the village and that they might be tired, but they will never show it. Bina just wants to kind of give them, cast something on them to, refresh them, rejuvenate them.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Sure.
What do I need to roll anything? A prayer or pray? Or just say that I do it?
Word of the gods.
Word of the gods?
Yeah, a prayer.
Okay. And okay. So just click on it. All you want me to do? Oh, nope, it's a skill. Word of the gods. Alright. Let's go, let's go.
It's a hell of a modifier, Jesus.
Well, I don't know. There we go. And Bina will just cast it upon them, and she'll say, I thank you for keeping the village safe.
Okay.
There,
As you bestow your gifts upon them, they will nod.
You do us an honor, mistress.
Do our
And they will
people proud.
And they will return to their posts.
is there somewhere we should wait? I know you said they were expecting us.
You will be told when she is ready. You're free to explore the village until then.
It's so good to be home. Thank you.
Bina will just motion to Drizzt, and she'll be like, come. Stay close! she worries about him being enslaved again.
It's funny she said that because I was just gonna say Drizzt will make sure to follow Bina, just making sure one step behind, never too close. Following every cultural minimal thing possible.
Who or what is that?
That's a male slave.
That is a male
That's a
Vieran.
male slave. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a male slave.
Yeah, okay.
So, a little bit of background since some of you haven't explored this area before, and you would know this, okay? So if you guys want to write notes, here's the time.
1 second. Okay.
There are 4 members of the Council of Wood, okay?
Okay.
Sorry. I'm just making sure I'm not getting this wrong. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. There are 4 elders of the Council of Wood. I was just looking over my notes because I haven't looked at these in a while either. There are 4 elders to the Council of Wood. One of them is called Barris. She is considered the leader of this entire village, and she is the oldest of them. Barys. She is a Grand Summoner. Another one is called Vuyi. She is also a respected member of the Council of Wood. Vuyi is an elementalist. The 2 members of the Council of Wood that concentrate on military matters and protecting the village are Relige and Reviva.
And Reviva?
Yeah. Relige is a spellblade, and Reviva is a fencer.
Spellblade.
Yes. Just so you guys have a little bit of insight into the names of the Vieren, you can probably figure it out from their models, but I'll point them out on the map so you don't insult anyone. See my green circle?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. This is Barris, the Grand Summoner.
Mm-hmm.
This is Relige, the Spellblade. This is Reviva, the Fencer. Why am I lagging? And this is Vuyi,
Oh.
the Elementalist.
I was like, where? Okay.
She owns her own shop.
Cool.
You understand? We're good?
Mm-hmm.
There are other Vierens of note in this area. For example, Fran and some other Vierens from the games like Vis and what's her name? Yote. But for now, those are the ones you'll be dealing with. So I just wanted to give you guys a background. The reason I told you guys this is because Drizzt is Vieren, and so is Bina, which means they would know this. And they wouldn't walk up to the Council of the Wood and go, what are your names? That's just not how that would happen. So, we're good? You guys
Yeah.
feel free to explore the village after you've interacted a couple of times each, or one time each rather, in round 2. The council will be done with the Emperor, and you guys will be able to go speak to them. So, we'll start with Burdock, since his passive initiative is highest. Oh, he wants to talk to Jake. Of course he does. Give me a sec. Shark?
Die!
As you approach Jake in the dining hall, he has maybe 5 empty tankards of ale in front of him, and he's like leaning his head on his or his cheek on one of his hands that are just leaning on the desk, and his eyes are just kind of closing. He's nodding off.
Hey, keep your pecker up there, salty dog.
Yeah.
You look like you need another one.
Who the hell is waking me? Oh God.
Yeah, that's right.
What
Hey!
the hell are you
Where-
doing here?
Where one of them slave boys at? Get us 2 more drinks if you don't mind.
As Burdock yells, one of the slave boys will run up and just kind of nod, and rush off to go get some drinks.
The strong stuff! I don't want that pushy shit. We're pirates.
Yeah, they only serve one thing, you fucking moron.
What do they sell?
This Vieren sap.
Is it any good?
Well, it's enough to get me fucked up.
It must be good.
What the hell are you doing here?
I
thought
came to
you'd be
see
ripping
you.
off some old lady down in
Wait,
Midgar or something.
what are you talking about? Ripping off some old lady in me. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I seen you drinking your sorrows away down here. Figure I'd come and talk to you. Pirate to pirate. What's been going on with you, brother?
Wasting away in Arcadia. They took my
Yeah.
ship. They took my freedom. They took everything.
Are you free now?
He'll turn around and open the front 2 buttons on his shirt. Just kind of stretch it open for you to see, and
Yeah.
you'll see a small piece of nethicite infused into his chest.
Oh, I see.
Do I look
What-
free to you?
What'll be that purpose of that? What does it do?
Good old man Solus. Got
Yeah.
the boys at Draklor to fish up some of these fuckers, make sure Larsa doesn't get hurt again. Whatever the fuck that means. And infuse it into your chest. uses the same technology as the Magister's helm. As soon as I think of doing something wrong, it fucks me up and I wake up 2 days later.
Oh, I see. What if I said I got a proposition for you, pirate to pirate?
I'd say, fuck off. Go rob some old lady.
I ain't robbing old lady. I got a good one for you. Trust me. Feel a change in the wind, says I.
Joshua Prickney's been looking for you.
You seen him, have you?
Yeah, came up to me talking about a job. Got
Still
all
that-
excited, woke up 2 days later, he was gone.
Oh,
So as you can
shit.
clearly see,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am useless to you.
No, I don't think you are. I don't think you quite are. See, the problem is there, partner. You see, you picked the wrong side last time.
I picked the side with the most coin last time. It was the right side, and I stand by it.
Yeah, fair enough. But, you see, this time, you can choose the side with us. Plenty of coin, you get your freedom back. I'll put in a word with Solace, tell him that, I'll take any blame from any transgressions you might do in the future. Get that nethicite out of your chest and you become a part of my crew. What do you say?
You got that much pull with the Judge Magister, just because you're a warrior now.
Well, me and him go back a wee bit, What do you say?
If you can get this fucking thing out of my chest, I'll work for you pro bono. 5 years.
Alright. You gonna become a warrior light?
I don't think so. But I'll work for you in exchange for getting me my freedom. Besides, it's a good trade-off considering this thing's in my chest for the next 20 years.
Well, fair enough.
Figure I knocked 75% of my sentence off.
Well, maybe thinking we might have a job for you if you're, well, I can't say too much
I
with that
can't
thing in
hear
your
about the
chest.
damn job. You're gonna knock me
Yep,
out
that's
cold.
what I'm saying. Well, I'll save the job till that fucking piece of shit ain't in your chest. How about that? Here,
Yeah, save
give
it.
me your communication.
All right, then. Don't send me any weirdo texts about no jobs now.
I won't. Just dick pics as usual, you know me.
I don't want those either.
Fair play, fair play. Well,
Oh, one more thing.
what's that?
Baku's been looking for you.
Why has he been looking for me?
He heard you're a warrior a lot now, threatening queens and shit.
I ain't been doing nothing of the sort.
You keep telling yourself that. Baku wants to talk to you. Him and Blank were around these parts maybe 3 days ago.
Well, I'll tell Baku, or you can tell him for me. Same thing I tell every other one that comes after me. If they want to talk to me, they can talk to the end of me barrel. See how it tastes.
I don't. All right, I'll tell Baku you said that.
There you go.
Good luck.
I don't take kindly
through Baku is.
being accused of
Baku and Blank.
transgressions I haven't made.
Give yourself 25 rep with Jake Backless.
Okay.
That you will lose if you don't fulfill your end of the deal.
Yeah, I'll talk to
Now I'm talking with a southern accent. All right. Burdock, visit.
Bina will just turn to Drizzt while they're in the supplies, and she will be like, "Go on, Drizzt. Buy your ammo. Make sure that I am protected while we are out in the world."
Thank you, mistress. Drizzt will approach the Rakadana and bow respectfully, seeing that it's a female variant.
Be welcome, warrior.
Thank you, mistress.
There is no need for formality. What can I do for you?
In all of the lands I've been, there is nowhere like home that makes the best arrows. And if I'm gonna fight as a warrior of light, I would rather fire your arrows more than anybody else's.
Well, that is to be expected, warrior. But I thank you for your kind words. How many do you want?
I would like to get 50 regular arrows and 5 pristine arrows.
Very well.
And I not disrespect you and negotiate with you. I will give you 50 per kill. Fire.
Disrespect. Brother! I'll knock off 200 from the final price. For your respect. And because your maiden here is so pretty.
Bina will blush.
Greatly appreciated, mistress.
She's been called a pretty lady lately.
She's basically giving you a free prismatic arrow.
I will do 1300 then.
Okay.
Prismatic or pristine?
Pristine, sorry. Is it pristine? Yeah, 200 each. Prismatic or pristine is the same fucking thing. Leave me alone. It's the same price.
Same price, different things. Yep.
Okay.
Indicative.
You'll have to you'll have to add another weapon that is like identical to your current weapon that has the ammo from the pristine arrows. Now, I'll show you how to do that after.
Okay, thank you.
Transaction is complete. You can give yourself the necessary amount of arrows. For now, for the pristine arrows, just write it in your inventory for the moment. Okay.
It won't let
so-
me change my arrow number for some reason.
Are you above 99?
No,
I'm
he's
at
not.
5.
He's at 5.
Well,
how
actually,
how
that's
many are you
good.
supposed to have?
With this 55 and then 5 pristine. So if you want to keep those as pristine ones, then I can create one with 55
What the
later.
hell is going on?
Here we go. You can do it. Apparently, it just won't let me do it.
There you go. 55.
So much better than those 75 per arrow at Titan's Arena.
How much it is? Jesus.
Yes, and these are 10.
It's a Vieran village. Of course they're 10. Okay, so your transaction's done. Bina!
Bina will just kind of motion for Drizzt to follow her. And
Here's it will bow and follow. Not complaining one bit.
Not complaining one bit.
Bina feels awkward about this. She's like, we don't do this in Warriors. I don't know. what's going on."
Even though one time we were together, I was very respectful then too.
I know, but like Bina's not like, come follow me, like trying to make sure that no one messes with you.
As you walk in, the Vieran that is in this shop is channeling into 2 of the orbs that you see in front of you. Lightning emitting from her left hand and pure flames emitting from her right.
Oh,
She's
this isn't the
pouring power into the 2 orbs, and you'll see visions of several wild places on the planet. She seems to be changing the weather in those places from here.
Damn.
Oh shit! Are you able to do that?
Apparently she does.
She can.
I know.
Focus.
She's
Ah.
a badass.
Once she notices, and she'll look at you sideways.
Bina will just apologize and say, "It has been a long time since I've been in this village, sister. I'm in the wrong shop."
Right. Well, while you're here, you might as well buy something, since you interrupted me.
Oh.
Bina will say, "I wish I could, sister, but apparently I owe a psychotic Moogle money for helping gear me, so I can save her and her
On
friends."
a male Moogle?
A female Moogle.
Ah, then I suggest you make good on your debt. But if it was a male, I would clear it for you here and now.
No, unfortunately, it is a female.
Well, come back when you have Gil then. Next time, try not to interrupt me.
I will. Is there anything I can do? Do you need sustenance? Perhaps I can rejuvenate you as an
You can
apology.
rejuvenate me.
Yes.
Sure. Why the
Okay.
fuck not?
Bina will start to say a little prayer and hopes that it goes through and she doesn't like
Break
have
one
to
of the
face
orbs.
palm.
I'm
And
testing a new creation. Hopefully, I'll be able to stop natural disasters before they occur. Mostly in the woods in Arcadia, but I'd be willing to give my technology to the rest of the world for a price, of course. Only to monarchies, though. Can't be giving this kind of thing to men. No offense.
Bina will just kind of look at Trizit. She will say, I understand. And go. Come on. Okay. It's okay.
My, I don't think I've ever felt rejuvenation from the light before. It tingles.
Bina will just smile and say, May Phoenix be with you and be with us always. And
She'll take a hold of one of your hands and bring it up to her face and kiss it. And just kind of wink at you.
Oh.
Eruyt will put his chin on his chest and
Bring
look down.
that beautiful smile to my shop anytime.
Pina will say, until we meet again, sister.
She'll turn around and immediately a torrent of electricity will emerge from her left hand and fire from her right, and she'll continue.
Oh, shit.
Nina's got all the attention nowadays.
Whoops! I thought that was the right shop.
You know where Flea got her power from?
No?
She prayed at the Tree of the Ancients.
Oh,
Most
really?
of the stuff she knows about elemental magic she got from X-Death.
Huh.
He's one of the most powerful elementalists in my campaign.
Guess Penguin better start rolling bonding with her.
Oh, man, it's not gonna work.
Negative modifier.
Drag.
What do you want me to do? Dress and drag into the hula?
Wow.
All right, Dina's interaction is not done because she went to the wrong fucking shop. Where are you going?
I need to go speak with Monster Magic Girl Bea. I thought I saw that Bea was up there. My bad.
Hi!
Hello.
Can I help you? What's so funny?
I'm sorry. You sound like someone that my friend Mimsy imitates. She likes to say, "Ivy Winters," and it just
that
reminded
sound is
me
just
of her.
offensive to the ears.
She is a Moogle, so she
love
can be
the
forgiven
Moogles.
a
They're
little.
so cute.
Yes.
I've always wanted a
Precisely.
Moogle as a pet.
They're a bit psychotic. At least the one I know is. I do not suggest it. Anyways, I was wondering if you could perhaps help me with some information I'm seeking.
Sure. What are you seeking?
I know that you know a lot about monsters and their magics and what they look like. While I was exploring Crystal Dust Valley, which used to be called Delling Field, my party was resting and I was keeping watch, and I saw the most horrific thing ever, and I do not know what it is exactly, and I was wondering if you could perhaps shed some light on it, and Bina will describe.
Do you have a photograph
Oh.
or a... Oh, you're going to
No.
describe. Okay.
Yes. Bina will describe what it looks like. Do you want me to
Roll
go into-
history.
Okay.
Rainbow
Oh,
monstrosity.
Well, that was a pretty bad description. From what you've described, I think that was some sort of Seath. But from what you've said, there wasn't any Seath fog.
No, there wasn't.
Well, then it can't be a Seath. The Seath thrive on the fog. It sounds like some sort of undead abomination. Of course, there is a high concentration of crystal shards in that area. We still haven't been able to figure out what happened.
Bina will just keep tight lip about it. And
It
we'll say,
could be due to the high concentration of crystal shards. It could be a brand new fiend that's never been documented. You'll have to send me a picture or bring it here, and I'll be able to tell you what it is.
Bina will just ask one last question and say, is there any possibility that a humanoid exposed to that much radiation could transform into something like that? And
Of
it'd
course.
be sentient?
A humanoid exposed to too much mako radiation, the genetic makeup of their fireflies can change and turn them into anything. I know you are a warrior of light. Eruyt is all abuzz with your visit, but were you at the fight that was broadcast? The fight against the Emperor?
I unfortunately was not. I was in hiding, trying to free and help others who were under Vane Salador's hold.
Well, I was in Arcades at the time, studying with the great Sodomesian. And from what I saw, that is a perfect example of radiation manipulating the fireflies and turning someone into something else. Vane's body could not hold the dark crystal, and so he transformed. His body adapted and turned into a monstrosity so that he could hold the radiation. It seems what you are describing is very similar.
I see. Thank you. Would you like me to try and rejuvenate you? To refresh you?
I
know
don't work
that.
very hard.
Oh. Well, I know
can't
that.
Snap all day till someone comes in.
Oh. I assumed with all the books and scrolls that you read, and I too read very, very much. And I know
No,
it can
I don't
strain
like
the
reading.
eyes.
I have the slave boys read and read it back to me.
Oh, that is just very efficient.
Very, because they can read like 5 books, and all I have to do is sit there.
I shall remember that.
Exactly, right? That's all they're good for anyway.
Wizard will nod.
Oh, poor guy.
Well, I'm glad that I was of assistance. Now I must summon my 5 slave boys to read to me. So, if you'll excuse me, unless you wish to buy something.
No,
Bye.
Bina will nod and thank her and go. Bye.
Wizard will follow really closely.
All
Not
right,
stay
Eruyt.
behind.
Hello.
Oh, he's at the... What shop are you at? Oh, Leathers and Plate. Okay, give me a sec.
The tavern?
Alright, the woman will turn around, the Vieran woman will turn around, and she'll eye you for a moment. A Seto!
Hi. Yeah, I know we're not very
Oh.
common.
A male Seto. What can I do for you?
Sorry to disappoint, but I've got a bit of a haul here that I'd like to try to sell to you.
Of course, sure. What do you got?
I will walk a little closer and lay on the floor.
I'll warn you that I don't buy yarn.
Ah.
Or string.
He'll just let the stereotypical comment slide and lay on the floor. Should I read it out? It's 2.
Yes, go on.
It's 2 obsidian, 1 mithril, 3 electrum, 1 magicite, Easter's King's plate, and double check. Yep, that's all.
Oh, that's one hell of a haul for a cat. What do you want for all of it? Do you have a price?
Well, if I am to remember correctly, obsidian markets for about 10k, mithril I think about the same. I'm not sure what electrum or magicite go for, and I really don't know how much she wanted for this king's plate. So we'll figure out a point and negotiate from there.
Sure, let's figure out a point, Seto.
Also, I happen to have a bunch of nuggets here that I haven't been able to make to a bank yet. Would you be interested in those? Or should I just find my way to a bank?
I'm afraid nuggets are exchanged by Vuyi here.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather not touch it and piss her off.
Okay,
So,
no problem.
as far as the rest of the inventory here, how about I offer you 16k
16.
for the lot?
Well, if Obsidian is 10 market alone, and Mithril's about that too, I don't think that's very fair.
Seems fair to me, considering Mithril grows out of the ground here.
Does it really? Is that common around here?
She'll kind of flick her ear for a moment, clearly listening to the wood. There are 3 notes beneath our very feet.
Well, if it's that common.
So your Mithril means very little here. As for the obsidian, it is very rare in these parts, but do you see any obsidian armor here? Do you see any call for obsidian armor here? Do you see any reason I would make obsidian armor for all the Dark Knights running around? Or the Dragoons, maybe?
They use that very often? Huh.
Shall I make obsidian armor for the Hell Knights that you see flying all over our beautiful village? No, I think not. So yes, 16,000 does seem pretty fair, considering how useful these materials are.
Well, you do make a point. What was the number on this King's Plate? Because it's really not mine, and someone just handed it to me to sell because I was going into town.
Separately, I'll give you 5,000 for the King's Plates.
5,000 for the King's Plate. I believe he'd take that, so definitely that for sure. As
King's
far as-
Plate is a lot more valuable here.
Let me throw that in first so I'm not getting everything mixed up.
So, you're selling me the King's Plate?
Definitely the King's Plate.
Very well. Alright, I'm afraid I can't give you the same deal though, since it wasn't all one interaction.
That's fair. Well, if I can't offload these materials very efficiently here, maybe I could actually get something off of you. Would you happen to have one adamantite?
I do believe there is adamantite somewhere in my stores. Why do you need adamantite?
It is required to upgrade the current piece of equipment that I'm wearing.
I see. One piece of adamantite will run you 1,000 gil.
Not a problem. So 4,000 is the difference going my way?
Wait. A moment, just looking over my finances. Yes, it is the difference.
Very well. I will take it. Most haste. Quick, post haste.
If
post
you
haste.
wish to sell obsidian, may I recommend a place that forges in obsidian?
Yes, I was hoping to go to AO sometime soon for that, but I just haven't been around.
I see. Is there anything else I can help you with while you're here?
That should be it. Thank you for your time.
It was a pleasure, Master Seta.
So 4K my way, and 1 adamantite.
All right. At the end of the round, the Emperor will walk out of the chamber of the Council of Wood and rejoin his soldiers. Most of his soldiers that were inside Eruyt village will meet him in the front hall, and he'll walk out.
Bina will look and take note.
They know us, so could I like wave? or say
I
hi?
think they know Drizzt.
They do know Drizzt from Council of Sovereigns.
I like the formation.
They're gone.
They're not gone, they're just
Uh-oh.
leaving. Burdock!
Are we gonna get summoned soon?
Alright, Jake.
Right
I
there
got
before-
business to be getting to. I sent a message to the old High Magister. I'll let you know what he says.
All right, then. Let me get back to my drink, all right?
Yeah.
A very important deadline.
That lazy slave boy still hasn't brought those 2 drinks. I tell you what, I'm busy. Drink mine as well. You can have both of them. Have yourself a good day.
I was gonna take it anyway. You good? You good? Whatever your name is. Burdock. You have a good
Burdock. That's Roughneck Burdock Bloodbeard.
Yeah, whatever. You know, I used to be somebody.
Keep your pecker up, matey. You're gonna be somebody again, don't you worry.
Face
We're gonna get that bullshit off your chest. You're gonna join me crew, and we're gonna get back to business as usual.
Right before Baku rips off the beard from your face, could you tell him I got his money?
Let Baku come. He ain't seen nothing like a roughneck in these parts, I tell you that
luck.
much.
Easter.
Anyways, you have a good one, Jake.
The
And
slave
keep
boy
in
will
mind,
bring the drinks. Jake will
that
just start
whole
downing
Baku
them.
thing. If I get that taken out of your chest, you're gonna be having to fight him alongside. Have a good day, Jake.
Jake will look at you and scowl as you leave.
That's
He'll grab the slave boy and bring him closer.
You as womanly as you look when you got no clothes on.
that boy's jib right there. All right. Hey, how's it going?
Who are you talking to?
This is the guards passing by.
Oh, the sniper guards. Okay, they'll just kind of roll their eyes.
How's it going in here? Hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh lord.
All right. Lightning and fire will stop channeling, and she'll turn around.
Sorry to bother ya. My companions are so loud, I could have shot them in the dark, you know. I hear you can change the weather in certain areas. Is this true?
Yes, it's true. Pirates?
Well, me and some of me companions be going to some dangerous areas with some very dangerous weather. How much would you charge for us to get you to change the weather to be more suitable for an expedition?
Expedition to where, pirate?
Crystal Dust Valley. Let's start with there.
Crystal dust.
Aye.
She'll think to herself for a moment before smirking.
$2,000.
Alright. Let's link up our communicators and I'll be in touch. We can always use that kind of service.
She'll
Now,
give you her communicator number and look at you strangely.
sorry to bother you. Do you know of any shops here, or perhaps yourself, that could use some dexterous hands, looking to help around to make some money? You know, saving the world ain't cheap. It's quite costly, you know.
She'll look at your hands for a second, then back to you.
Are you gonna wash them?
If you wish, I'll wash them, sure.
Good. I need someone with high endurance, and dwarves have high endurance, do they not?
Yeah, I do.
Perfect. Stand over here.
Uh-oh.
Just like that.
This is another Takara and Okupo situation, isn't it?
Hold up, wait a minute.
You'll be paid handsomely.
Yep.
Just do keep the screaming to a minimum.
Yep.
We don't want to
Shoulda
disturb
brought
the
'em.
other shops.
Should have brought Okifeng. Alright. He has higher constitution.
Oh no.
I meant to use finesse while I was here!
She'll channel flame into her right
Can you-
and lightning into her
hold up!
left. And the auras of the orbs will just become brighter and brighter, and they'll both shoot out a blast that
fuck it.
connects to you.
I'm gonna
jeez.
pull a piece of wood out of my cloak and start biting down on it. Alright, give me what you got.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Enra will just look in shock as Murdoch's taking this fucking hit.
She seems to be writing notes as Burdoc's hair just stands on end and his beard shoots out forward.
Shall I be giving you pain scales, or what do you
She'll
need me
shake
to
her
do?
head.
Sounds
Nope,
more pain than
I'm
that.
fine just like this.
All right, I'm gonna meditate while you do this. How about that? Best I can. Good thing I don't have any ammo on me.
Before Drizzt gets called into the chamber, he will bow to the Emperor, since they have met before in the Council of Sirens.
As you
And-
bow to him, the Emperor will notice you and walk to you. The guards all touching the hilt of their swords as they watch the Emperor approach you.
Emperor, what a nice coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Of course, respectfully bows as he approaches first.
Warriors! What business do you have in Eruyt, I wonder? But, of course, you don't have to tell me. I'm just naturally a curious body. Hello, Mistress Vieira. Have we met?
Bina will bow and say, I'm afraid I have not had the pleasure of meeting you, Your Highness.
The pleasure, my dear, is all mine. I am happy to see you well, considering the dangerous nature of your profession. The Emperor will flourish both of his hands, and 2 roses will appear, one blue and one red. And he'll hand one to Drizzt and one to Bina.
She will
Drizzt
blush and
accept
take
it
it.
with a smile and appreciates it clearly. Not
Such
bothered by
beauty
it at all.
should be celebrated.
Drizzt
Is there
will-
something I can help you with while you are here? I am in decent standing with the Council of the Wood, although I do believe Barris would want to skin me. But in her defense, she wants to skin most men.
Drizzt will nod respectfully. As you can see,
shall I help?
us Vierans of Warriors of Light came here. We want to talk to the council, see what the standing of them are. What brings you here, if you don't mind me asking? Of course, I wouldn't want to pry by any means.
I believe the Vieran are constricted by staying isolated to these woods. There are woods all over the planet that could benefit from Vieran settlements. I am simply trying to encourage the Council of Wood to look beyond Arcades and to save the planet.
It seems like we're in agreement on this.
Gulmore Jungle is one of the most vibrant environments on the planet, and I do believe it is no coincidence that the Vieran make their home here. I would ask that they bring a tribe to my humble island, so that I may enjoy the same lush greenery. But, alas, they do not trust me. So I must first prove myself, which I'm happy to do.
It's only fair. Thank you so much for divulging that to us. Didn't have
Well, the
to-
Warriors of Light are... You are here to protect us, are you not?
Always. You and
There will
everyone
never
else
be any
are
secrets between Palamecia and the Warriors. I guarantee that.
Is it a bow?
Should you ever need me, do call upon me. My magic is potent.
It's highly appreciated.
He'll flourish his hand, and 2 cards will appear. He'll hand one to Bina and one to Drizzt, and then bow gracefully.
Dina will take it and also bow.
Forgive my impudence, but I must leave.
Have a safe journey.
The Emperor will look back and smirk at you two, and wink as he flourishes his hand, and all of his guards vanish into thin air, and he just walks out alone.
Wait,
He's
what?
so flashy.
There is a moving back.
What job is he?
What do you?
He is one of the most powerful illusionists on the planet.
Those guards were never there.
Technically, they were. It's called chaos damage. If the guards would slice you, you would still feel pain, because your brain would be convinced you're feeling pain.
It's like how our life
Placebo.
with our new.
That's how illusionists work, Shark. They're the only job in my campaign that deals a type of damage that is unseen anywhere else. It's called chaos damage.
Nice. That's fucking cool.
Was that really
They're
the
also
Emperor?
fantastic eavesdroppers.
Was that really the Emperor?
I think they.
That's
would've
hard to
noticed-
tell if it was really the Emperor. Maybe he
Or
was
was that
projecting.
Kefka.
That's true. But you can't just assume Kefka is everywhere. 'cause you'll go
I'm
crazy.
gonna assume it.
Also,
Kefka might be
Kefka-
a really powerful trickster, but if he tried to impersonate the Emperor and he wasn't friends with the Emperor, he'd probably take a little bit of offense to that.
Also,
Also-
Kefka is not omnipotent. Kefka is not omnipotent. He can't see everything at once. So he doesn't know you guys are here.
Also,
Just,
I feel
just-
like the guards would notice any imperfection on the guards, like not maybe the Emperor himself, Kefka being all, like
Well,
pretty powerful.
wouldn't-
Like these guards are insane at perception.
Yeah, they are.
didn't the woods know if he wasn't actually the Emperor or not?
Yeah, the guards would have known the whole time. They can speak to the wood. They would have known the
Yeah.
guards were the snipers would have known the guards were illusions. But it doesn't matter because Vierans are
No.
not stupid. They know how illusionists work.
No, I'm saying
Like-
the Emperor. Wouldn't the woods have been able to tell the Vierans that that's not actually the Emperor?
Oh yes, they would have known. Yeah, I think they would have known.
The woods are
All right.
wise.
This is one of the safest places. Honestly.
Back to my shock treatment.
What the hello? What's going on?
It's shock and flame. Don't forget, shock and flame.
Let us see if you are impervious to ice as well, dwarf.
Oh my.
No longer feared.
I spent a lot of time in the Misty Mountain.
In the middle of your sentence, she just freezes you.
I'm still just watching in the shop, waiting for my turn.
Thank God for this beard.
Bina.
Oh my god. Bina will just like look.
By the way, the council chamber is open.
Oh,
One of the snipers will walk up to you and motion to the door of the Council of the Woods and say that the council will see you whenever you're ready.
Bina will nod and thank her. And I'll go over here and just look at the tomfoolery of what is going on and shake her head and make eye contact with Enra and Burdock, who she's assuming can see her and hear her,
Yeah,
even if
my
he's
eyes are
frozen.
bulging.
Drizzt goes straight up like facepalm.
And she,
Just gonna give you a thumbs up.
Aren't you frozen?
she will
My
say,
dwarves are unbelievably resilient. This is much too much fun, though.
she will look at both of them and say, Drizzt and I are going to go speak to the council. You two are to be on your best behavior.
I don't think I
And
can
then-
go anywhere.
and then she will look at what's her name? Buyi? Buyi, that's how you say it? Buyi?
Who is also a member of the council.
Yes. And she will say, I understand if you're having a lot of fun with your testing. and she'll just give kind of like a shy smile, and she'll say, I just ask that you please allow them to leave in one piece, and that I don't have to heal them too much.
This isn't actually for research purposes. I'm just blowing off steam right now and paying your friend.
Oh,
Ah,
yar.
that makes
Should
more
I-
sense.
Should I take off my clothes?
She'll be like, that one,
She'll
pointing to
roll her
Burdock.
eyes and literally just intensify the beam and freeze you solid.
She'll point to Burdock and she'll be like, that one might need to learn a bit more manners. If you're able to get that through his thick dwarf skull, I would appreciate it.
Oh no! Shit! It's so bad.
I make no
I'm
promises for
afraid
him.
my tastes do not lie in that direction, dwarf, but I will continue to enjoy to do this.
I was just saying for scientific purposes, you know.
You can't talk, you're frozen.
Fair enough.
What you're doing now is a fallacy. It makes no sense scientifically or magically.
Then you must research it more. That is what I would do.
Oh.
Quite right, maiden.
I'll be on my best behavior. I can't promise for him though, but I think he's stuck where he is. So yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm fucking frozen, asshole.
I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine.
Came to do some blacksmithing, and now I'm in here with fucking Hojo. Miss Hojo.
Miss Hojo.
Bina will just leave and chuckle to herself. And I guess her and Jizzit will go into the council.
Visit will follow.
You'll open the doors, and the council will turn to look at both of you and motion for you to go into the circle.
Long have we awaited the arrival of the Warriors of Light to our humble corner of the wood.
Bina will bow and say, I apologize for our tardiness. We have been meaning to come back, sister, but they keep us on our toes, those warriors. And we have now just been able to manage to steal a few moments to come.
It seems the Warriors have seen fit to kidnap one of our slaves.
Visit will
Drizzt.
not look up, not make any contact.
Oh.
Has he been serving well, sister?
He has. He has been a great help to not only the warriors, but to me, and watching out over me to make sure that I too am safe while I travel with them.
You bring great honor to Eruyt village. I hope you know that.
Bina will just, because she's trying to be humble, because she is, and she will just nod and bow and say, I thank you, but I am just here to serve the light, to serve my god Phoenix, and to heal those who are wounded.
Barris will roll her eyes as if she's had this conversation with you multiple times.
There are no gods but the wood, child. Phoenix is an idol among many.
Bina will just nod and knowing that this conversation will go nowhere, just say, my brother here, my little brother here, asks that he can speak to you, and I just ask that you please listen. For his ideas are to help not only the warriors, but the Vierans and our kind, and he has my support, for he has shown me how skillful of a Lotus Mage he is, and his desire to help others.
Surely you can speak for him, sister. Is it
Bino will-
absolutely necessary that he addresses the Council of the Wood himself?
Eruyt won't say anything at all, keeping his head down.
Bino will just try and ponder and weigh out her decision, and she will say, I suppose I could speak for him. However, I'm not sure I can articulate it, his point, as well as he can.
You can articulate it more skillfully than a man, we are sure.
Bino will say, he comes with Farone. I trust him.
The Keeper of the Wood?
Eruyt will not lift his head at all, but will show his forearm while keeping his head down.
Blasphemy! Has she chosen him? Or has he made her his servant?
Bino will say, she has chosen him, for he helped save her life when she almost perished.
It is unthinkable that a man should have Farone Junction. It is a disgrace.
Bina will say, I know how our ways are, but being with the warriors and out of the village, it has opened my eyes. And I know that there are some males that do have great ideas, and if we are not open to hearing them just out of tradition, we are missing out on many things that could help us and the world.
Sister, you speak in riddle, and you make no sense. Men have nothing to contribute to the world. Look at the rest of Chrysalis, ruled by men. Look at the bumbling, troubling fools tripping over each other, warring against each other. Surely there are no exceptions, sister.
I'm typing.
The council will request, humbly, being of mind that you are no longer a part of this village and now belong to the warriors of light. We will ask that you do not allow Drizzt to have Farone Junction any further. It is a travesty. You should have her.
Bina will hold up her junction and say, although it would be an honor for Farone to be with me, I have Fafnir, and he is aiding me in my goal, which I know you do not believe in.
You
But
command the
I-
Guardian.
Yes, he and I will help free Phoenix, and you will see.
Again with this, sister. How is it that you of Yaren have come to revere an idol in a flail? When the wood gave you life, when the forests sang to you, when you could not sleep.
Bina will say, it is because I know the woods. They have spoken to me. They have been a comfort. But as I was out in the world, I gained more and more knowledge. I have a breadth of knowledge, and I would not trade that for anything in the world. And if there is someone that is willing to help me on my quest, I would never be closed-minded and refuse their service.
The council recognizes that it cannot force you to do anything. Nor this slave boy.
Bina will.
Why have you really come here?
One second. Bina will say, if you will not hear it from him, and I must say it, I will do the best I can. He and I have gone out fighting with the warriors. We have seen the world. He even went as far as to fight Nidhogg to help protect the world.
The murderer.
Yes, the murderer. He showed.
Curious that you stand here.
He and the fellow warriors showed mercy and did not murder the murderer, rather, just re-imprisoned him. We have seen the
More
danger.
than that dragon deserves.
She
Go
will
on,
say,
child.
we have seen the world and what is happening to it, with the geostigma that has come up and is inflicting nations and villages, from the strongest to the weakest little babe. Everyone is being inflicted. And I
The wood
fear
protects us from the disease. Does Phoenix protect you, child?
Phoenix does protect me, and once he is freed, he will protect us all once again.
Go on.
She will say, I just ask that perhaps instead of us just staying in one location of the woods, that maybe we are able to spread our influence elsewhere to help others who are suffering and perhaps have the woods protect them.
Varys will roll her eyes and stand.
You mimic that man that just visited us, claiming to know better than the Council of the Wood. A man, no doubt.
Bina
Why
will
should we move beyond our borders when the forest grants us so much?
Bina will say, I've just met the man, so I do not know what he came truly to seek with you about. My only concern is to save the innocents that are in the world. If not opening up our borders into other locations, perhaps we can just open up a small portion to help rescue those from geostigma. That is until, and she'll like give a little smirk, and she'll say, I am able to free Phoenix, and he cleanses the place. Perhaps just women and young children. Those who are innocent in all of this. Things that, as you say, men do.
It would not surprise me that men have wrought the geostigma. Very well. The council will confer. Women and children only, mind you. And enough talk of this Phoenix nonsense.
Bina will bow and say, I thank you, and I hope that you do think upon it greatly. And she will look at the council, and she will look at Drizzt,
Still
And
has his head down, by the way.
Brina doesn't know what to do.
You're supposed to leave.
I know, but Brina will say, she'll say, if you would allow me to bless you and to rejuvenate you, for I know you must be very tired after listening to the Emperor speak and dealing
The
with...
wood sustains us, child. We will have none of your flames here. Please leave the chamber so that we may confer.
Alright. Bina will respectfully bow and motion for Drizzt to leave.
And the
Drizzt will
slave
back
boy.
up. Drizzt will stop. His head is still down, by the way, as he was.
I do not know what twists of fate or will of the wood gave you Pharaoh as an idol. But I will trust that you treat her well, and that she has looked over us for centuries.
Drizzt will keep his head down.
You may go.
He will keep his head down and walk away.
The doors will shut as both of you leave.
Oh god, I didn't know if I needed to do pray to the faith for Pharaoh to come out or not. I was like, oh god, I don't
Trust
know
me,
if
they
Pharaoh-
can sense her.
Okay.
There's no need for that.
You know what made me laugh was
Typing as much as I could.
I typed this in Nexium's chat, but they were immediately mad that Folan could have been made a servant, right? But then immediately afterwards, we're like, yeah, we'll just completely ignore her decision because she should be on a female.
I mean, she should be.
Yeah, I mean,
according to them.
even on the intro session when Pharaoh agreed to come with me, she was very wary of coming with a male.
Oh,
initially.
absolutely. But it's like, the decision has more weight because of that. It's like you're going to invalidate Folan's decision when she chose to go with a male of all people?
Did you guys like my little Easter egg?
Yep.
I am certain the geostigma is the work of a
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
But okay. All right. We'll move on to Enro.
I'll walk in on the shock therapy.
Shark!
Yes.
Shock therapy!
Oh, fun.
Why aren't you role-playing?
I'm waiting to get shocked.
I mean, you are being shocked.
I'm frozen. What do you want me to say?
You're being shocked and frozen right now. Alright, I'll give you
There's steam coming out of my ears.
He's earning that Bloodbeard name because his teeth are probably cracked in like 80 places right now.
That's why I'm biting down on a piece of wood.
Yeah.
Gotta
Pardon
protect those
me.
choppers.
What is it with all these interruptions? Can't you see that I am in therapy?
Oh, thank God.
I apologize. Mistress Judge?
Of course, a male setter. How many males has Bina brought into our village? Should I have a sex change?
No. And there's just 3 of us. But Mistress Jasmine pointed me in your direction. She said that you'd be the one to talk to if I had nuggets and accessories.
Oh yes, hand them here. Of course.
So I have.
She'll wave her hand and the ice will become a ball of water.
Oh.
And the electricity will stop.
Are you
Am
okay,
I
Burdock?
safe in water?
You are being... No, you're submerged in water right now.
Okay. Oh my god. So,
Flames will appear out of both circles and they'll just shoot into the water and make it start boiling a little bit. Okay,
so these are the nuggets that I present to her, and then I also have a hero's ring to sell to her.
Well, I'm willing to exchange the nuggets for their actual value minus 10%. Because you're male. You see. Is that okay?
It is unpreferable, but if you really must, I won't.
I
deny
must,
you.
I'm afraid. I will insist.
Very, very well. And
Bina
as for the
will
ring-
hear the conversation.
As for the ring, what would you like for it?
Oh, hi, Bina.
And
Oh, the Jungle Rose returns.
sorry.
With his slave in tow.
And here comes another penis to enter my shop.
Just stand outside.
I must protect mistress.
He said there were 3 here. That means my shop is fully penised. Can you please stand outside so that women outnumber the men, slave?
Yes, mistress.
Thank you.
What
What may I do for you, Jungle Rose?
Bina will say, Fuyi, I would ask that you please, perhaps instead of taking the 10% off, give Enra the full compensation for it, for he does buy me supplies to help keep me alive. And she'll go
He keeps
over.
you alive.
She'll go over and hold Yuri's hand and say, yes, at times, I need more sustenance and power, and he's able to provide me drinks and tonics that give this to me. And he provides me with phoenix downs that I may help raise my allies should they fall.
My dear Jungle Rose.
She'll take your hand in hers, just kind of like sandwich your hand between both of hers. And her hands will begin to glow, and you'll feel from her elementalist magic the equivalent of the sun on your skin from like a warm summer day.
Oh, Bina will
If it
just
is
smile.
sustenance that you seek, you need not look any further.
Oh.
Bina will blush.
Come on, that was pretty suave, right?
That was pretty fucking good.
I'm pretty good at this. I usually use this on males, though, so.
I just want you to know that I'm taking notes just in case later on in life maybe I need it.
I'm taking what you just said. She'll roll her eyes and then she'll look at Enra.
Alright, I won't take away the 10%.
Thank you, mistress.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bina.
Bina will just, because her hands are sandwiched in between, she'll just like put Yuri's hands to her face and just kind of like snuggle into it and say, I thank you, sister.
She'll be distracted looking at you for a moment before she takes her hand away and looks back towards Burdock and intensifies the heat of the water a little more.
I'm already unconscious.
Instead of freeze, I'm gonna change this to boiling.
a new effect.
Enra, you can exchange, and as for the hero's ring, you didn't answer her. How much do you want for it?
I believe the original market price was 3,500, so 1,750 would be half of that.
1750. He expects me to give half price to a man. 1250.
Would you be able to do an even 14?
A will persuasion with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. First.
What are you thinking, man? I'm like, I thought did talk, they didn't even let me talk.
I fucking fought Nidhogg and I didn't get to talk!
I have Ferone Junction to be.
1100.
He'll just stammer and say, "But very well."
Bina will just look to Enra and say, "You should accept her gracious offer."
Yes, you should. Bro.
Wow. Very
She'll
well.
take the hero's ring and hand you 1100 gil. As if the offer's already accepted.
Bina will
Yeah, I don't
just
know what you
slightly
guys are
shake her
thinking.
head.
You want to sell accessories? Give it to me, and I will take it to the mermaid and the prices. Where they actually listen to me.
That involves a trip to the Opal Tower too. Got a lot of places to go for
All right,
maximum value.
1100 plus the equivalent for all of those without the 10%.
Yeah.
So just 100%.
Calculator.
I mean,
You can
Bina did you a solid trying to do that 10%, man.
I know.
Keep pushing your luck.
Is the
What the fuck was that? Whoa. Discord just bugged me. Hello? Ah, shit. Hello?
Console, so.
Didn't you want to
kinda did.
cook something?
Yeah, I mean, if you have time, I would like to cook. If possible, if I'll
You'd
be
like to
allowed in
cook?
the kitchen.
Bina, are you done?
Bina will go help Eruyt so he's able to
Okay.
cook.
Enra?
I still got places to go.
Where?
I got to sell this spear at Lyra's Weapons and go to Mama Foo's if I have enough gil.
Maybe you should just give the spear to Bina.
He hands
Well,
the spear
see,
to
what
Bina.
you should do is walk in like a servant with Bina and say you're selling it on behalf of Bina, because that's what servants do.
Oh, yeah, you can do that too.
Tell her.
Just act like a master servant, basically.
Okay. We'll keep going then. Burdock,
A house
Constitution
hero.
saving throw.
I think I'm getting my second wind now.
You're still in water. You're not talking like you're in water. All right, cool. Who's it?
Oh my goodness.
We'll go cook.
Fuck me.
The kitchen is with
Right here? The
Rakitana
tavern?
or
Yes, it
Mama
is.
Fu?
No, it's at Mama Fu's Tavern. It's at Mama Fu's.
Pretty sure Zigthar's less sadistic than this bitch.
That
She's
shit's
a
funny.
Valkyrie Lesbo. Of course, she's
Putting me in fucking boiling
She's-
water.
she's one of the most talented elementalists on the planet, so she has a
Yeah.
right to be a little crazy.
Yeah.
Is it
Alright.
will come with
Cool.
Mina and bow to Mama Fu? Mistress,
Haven't had a good wash in a while, so.
my
there.
mistress sent me here in order to cook some meals.
Well,
Help our party.
welcome to Mama Foo's, where the food is just as hot as the girls.
And then Bina will look at Mama Fu and say, "Why?
Ooh, look at me
this-
doing the jig.
This food must be very good then."
Oh, aren't you a sweet talker, you? And you don't even know me. Is there something I can help you find travelers with? I know you're with the warriors, so I want to make a good impression, no matter how many penises you bring into the village.
This is so like 180 for staff, 360. I don't know.
180. Yeah.
It's 180, but would 180 be breeder?
Can I help you?
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's something.
I already said it, but I'll say it again.
Oh, I didn't hear y'all. I'm sorry. The pirate was yelling all the way from over there, and I couldn't hear a damn thing. Pirate, shut the fuck up.
Of course, mistress, that's understandable. I'm here on my behalf of my mistress to cook some fish. I was just wondering if it was possible to utilize your facilities.
Of course.
And you so.
Y'all welcome. How many of you are going to be working for me? Now, make sure you wash your hands now, okay?
And I'm afraid I won't let the cat come in unless he lets me shave him.
Oh.
Because hair in the food.
All right. You have a pleasant day, kitty. All right, let's get to work. Roll cooking.
I would like to see the Photoshop of Edra shaved.
No, you don't.
All right. You start cooking. Are you cooking your own thing? Or are you
Yes.
helping Mama Fu? Okay, you're cooking your own stuff.
Right.
What are you cooking?
Pristine angelfish, flying fish,
For
catfish.
pristine angelfish, that is a success.
Okay.
Bina!
Oh, God. Bina will say, "Hello, Mama Fu. I was wondering if I could buy a confit de flan."
You're pronouncing that all wrong, dear. It's okay. It's called a confit de flan, all right?
Oh, I am so sorry.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's French.
I would not doubt you. You are a great cook, and I
I
do not know
am
anything
The
about
best
cooking.
cook. Listen here. I am
If
the
you-
best cook. Listen,
If you
listen,
could,
listen. I'm the best cook.
yes, you are the best cook, which is why I've come to purchase the confit de flan from you.
Now, is this for you or is it for a man? Because if it's for a man, I gotta put the man tax.
No, it is for me. You see, I need more mana, so I am able to heal my allies in battle.
Roll deception.
Especially Mercy, son of a bitch! Why you gotta do me like that?
You don't even know me!
You don't even
Roll
know
deception.
me. With advantage?
Nope.
I was about to say it before roll deception.
Alright. Can Bina pray to Phoenix so that she gets a high
no,
deception
she has
roll
to
and then
roll
use Word
deception.
of the God?
Phoenix is not the god of deception, Bina!
Can she roll to Hades in Kingdom Hearts?
All for the love of God, roll deception. That's
Oh
all
my
right.
God.
All right, then, no man tax for you.
So, give her 10,000 gil and she'll give you a confit de flan.
Uh,
Or a confit de flan.
Sometimes
my
I really
gosh.
dislike you, Tiff.
What?
what? Why?
What?
Why do you hate him? What?
The fucking redneck accent.
That is a Louisiana accent.
You're pronouncing
by
it
the
wrong.
way.
It's confit de flan.
That's a Cajun for you.
Okay.
Which-
She.
You got
she
it?
paid it. Yep.
Okay.
And
Eat
she
it
will-
right here in front of me. I'm just kidding, y'all. Don't worry about it.
The nervous laugh.
You know,
quiet. She got like.
I was like, uh-oh.
She's just kidding. She'll walk away.
Okay. Well, Vina will ask, will say, Mama Fu, I do not know cooking, and who better to teach me cooking than the best cook in all of Chrysalis? I wonder if I would be able to watch you, or you could teach me.
Come over here. Let's make some cider then. I'll show you.
Oh, I was supposed to go with Enra too.
Roll cooking.
No, well, Enra can just say, I don't have
I'm
cooking.
here on behalf of her. She wants to learn.
Of course you have cooking. It's a standby. No, wait. You don't have cooking. You're right.
No,
Mm.
You have to learn it. Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
That's
thought
why I
for
had
some
to watch
reason that
her.
Cooking was a standby roll. What do I roll instead of cooking? Usually, I roll. Okay, roll a wisdom check.
Just a normal wisdom, not a save.
No, just a normal wisdom check. All right, cool. She'll start to show you how to make sap cider. Yeah, sap
Ooh.
cider. And you'll look on curiously as she teaches you, and we'll see if you can learn cooking. Enra,
I will walk
Oh shit! It's almost my turn again.
Aren't you having fun though, Shark?
You're making all kinds of money though, so it's okay.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe.
see about that.
She's a woman, or he's a man, so.
Yeah.
Is there something I can help you with, customer?
Hello, Mistress Lyra. I come on behalf of my master, Bina.
Do you not speak, Seto?
Am I muted?
That's you, Nexium.
No, I guess I was muted for some reason. Hello, Mistress Lyra. I come on behalf of my mistress, Bina.
Mistress Bina? I've heard that name. Of Yeren.
Yes. She is
What
a
does
cleric.
she require?
She would like for me to sell this worm javelin to you.
A cleric with a javelin, you say?
Yeah, she picked it up on one of our explorations way back.
Curious.
Roll deception.
Ah!
Where's
Curious.
deception? DDD. There it is.
Pray to the gods! Oh, he did not pray.
She clearly doesn't buy it.
How much do you want for it?
I don't quite remember what she wanted for it. I don't even think she gave me a number since she really had no use for it. How much would you be able to offer her?
Let us see. Is it good craftsmanship? It feels like it would be, considering the person who designs all of this is very good. I will offer 4,000 gil for it, and will negate the 10% man tax, because I like kitties.
I like kitties.
You know what? Out of character, I love that there's this man tax because there's a pink tax in real life, and this just makes me happy. And I wish there was an actual Eruyt village.
A pink tax?
Yeah.
What are
As
you
in
talking
stuff
about?
marketed towards women is more expensive.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for example, like the same shampoo, same formula will be branded for women and more
Is
expensive.
that sufficient, Seto?
I'm sure she'll be happy to take 4,000 for the javelin.
Yes, you tell her the deal was specially for her.
Absolutely, mistress. And he'll do a cat bow.
She's having fun cooking.
All right, my javelin. All right, Benra's done. Burdock.
Oh, fuck.
All right, she'll switch off the water, and the bubble will burst, and you'll be able to breathe again. The flames will stop.
Oh. Alright, I'm ready to go again. Okay.
They say that dwarves are very astute and powerful within the earth.
Aye, we are. Some say we just sprout up out of
As
the
you're
ground.
speaking, the earth will fly in from the windows and entomb you. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Where's me bloody pickaxe?
Oh no.
Ah!
He'll suffocate to
is
death
dead.
and lose his character.
Oh, goody. Oh, fantastic.
You'll fall unconscious and flop to the floor, and she'll look at you and tilt her head.
I got a phoenix down in me pocket. Just use it on me and I'm ready to go again.
All right, consume your phoenix down. You consuming it?
Yeah, I just scroll down. Alright!
Give yourself
Right
50
as
health.
rain! Let me find it. Oh, it's down there. I gotta scroll back down. Oh, good. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna write it in. Oh, no, I can't. God damn it.
Oh
Alright,
my god.
What
Combat
is
tracker.
taking so long?
Shut up!
The
She'll
worst
entomb you
part
back
I
within the
ever
earth as she continues.
Alright.
Drizzt.
Oh, fuck.
Can I switch to cooking for her now, or do I need to talk to her
Sure, if you want.
like a line cook?
Okay, go ahead. Roll cooking.
I did.
Okay, I wrote it down. We're good. Bina, roll a wisdom check again if you want to keep learning.
Wisdom check again. Yeah. Oh.
Enra.
Pardon
Oh,
me,
here we
Mr.
go again.
Jasmine.
Jasmine?
No, I'm
Just-
laughing because stuff goes, here we go again.
Yes.
I seem to have forgotten I needed one more thing for my armor upgrade. Would you
So
happen to have-
forgetful, are we?
Yeah, it's I blame my gender.
I blame it too.
Would I be able to get 5 leather off of you?
Of course.
How much would that run me?
100 gil of leather, 500 plus the man tax, 550.
Very well. I need to rebuy my mute key.
Okay. Remove 550 and you'll get 5 pieces of leather.
Done and done.
Burdock,
Oh shit! Not again.
let's try the earth consumption's con save again.
All right. Ah.
Come on.
Do I get advantage because I'm a dwarf?
No.
Okay. Do I get advantage because I know what to prepare myself for?
Sure.
Yeah!
Nice roll.
All right, perfect. You resisted completely. All right.
Look at his health.
Let us try another element, shall we?
Oh,
See what happens when the air is driven from your lungs.
Oh no.
Not again.
All right, Drizzt.
This is reaching into creepy territory.
Yeah. Continue cooking for.
All right, go ahead. Roll a cooking check.
What was that Forsaken from Wheel of Time?
All right, Drizzt's got 2 cooking rolls. Just
Reminiscent.
Bina. See if
Bina.
you can learn cooking. Wisdom check.
Bina will just say, is this correct? Is this how I do this? Oh man, it's just going down. Oh god.
It's quite curious. You seem to be doing worse and worse the more you try.
Bina will just say, I just get so flustered at new things. I'm not sure.
It's all that time you spend around those men's.
I would assume so. I do feel like I lose brain cells being around them.
It's true. Well, I guess we can try and reverse the process. Keep going.
Bina will continue to go.
Your turn, Enra.
I'm all done. I'm gonna take a nap. On
You're
this,
all done.
on this rug.
Perfect. All right, so let me grant the rewards for the end of this. Bina, you successfully learned cooking
Yay!
with no proficiencies, just straight up cooking.
Same as I.
Burdock,
Yep.
you didn't get anything for the other one, but your other attempts, she will walk up to you when she's done, and she'll smile and pat you on the shoulder.
You're actually pretty sturdy for a man.
I appreciate it. Such a compliment coming from such a strong woman.
And now you're just sucking up, but I like it.
So,
I'll give you this in exchange for the therapy that you provided me.
Anytime, just give me a ring. I like this sort of business.
She'll give you a check. Well, not a check. A bag of gill.
Oh, shit.
All right.
And the child mentioned a check.
Here's your gill.
Okay.
Cooking
Oh,
is.
nice.
All right. And Drizzits, for your cooking, twice, 2 rolls.
Yep.
2 successful rolls in cooking. Mama Fu will come up to you and she'll give you a bag of gold and just kind of pat you on the head and thank you.
Just a little bow respectfully to the Elder Viren, and thank you.
There's your gill. All right. Am I missing anything?
Yes.
Does Bina get a sip of the cider that she helped?
You can have actually a tankard of it. Just give yourself
Oh,
Viren sap
shit.
cider.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit of that.
What?
Hey, don't hold off on the old pirate now. Can I talk to Vuyi real quick?
Viren sap cider grants 100 initiative. When you
Whoa. My gosh. Like a tankard or like.
drink the whole thing.
Okay.
God damn, you gonna be fucked
Right.
up.
Let's carry her.
I don't know how you're gonna be faster because of it, but hey.
What are you saying, Shark? What were you saying?
I wanted to talk to Vuyi.
Vuyi, the elementalist. Okay, sure.
Yes. Let me just. Damn it. Shake off those wounds. Oh, hey, that was mighty fun. So, a woman such as yourself, looking around it's called a shop, but it looks more like a lab to me. Seems you're the intelligent sort. You like learning, do ya?
You could say that.
Well, I have a very rare, possibly one-of-a-kind book that I'd like to hold on to, but I'm afraid I require the money for the upcoming war. The impending doom that this planet faces, I need the money to fight it off. And I was wondering if you'd like to buy it.
What book?
It is the Infinitum Cognito.
I see.
I got
I've heard
it.
of these volumes.
I got it from Shantoto.
Such an inspiration. Shantoto, headmistress of that entire school, not a man to be seen.
The only one to brave the depths and come back alive. She is quite powerful. I've seen her in battle myself.
I'd love to see her, to meet her, to shake her hand.
I can arrange that for you if you'd wish.
Don't lie to me, pirate.
I would never lie. Pirate's code and all that.
Yes, of course. How much would you like for the tome?
Well, to be honest, I don't know how much it's worth. I trust
It's
that
unnaturally honest for a male pirate.
I trust that you'll give an honest price, knowing that the guild goes towards saving the world.
I like the way you deal, pirate.
Roll persuasion with
Thank you.
advantage.
It's really funny that I happen to be extremely sick right now and just got tortured. It makes for a really easy RP. Hey!
Hey!
Oh, Jesus Christ almighty.
I'll give you full price for the book, and I will make sure not to put on the sausage tax.
Sausage tax. I like the way you worded it.
Oh gosh.
What's wrong, Miss Smith?
Oh my gosh.
She'll
Venus
give you
poor ears.
15,000 gil.
There's the Infinitum Cognito. And I have your number we exchanged earlier. I'll be in touch with Shantono. She is very busy trying to cure geostigma, so it may require you to visit the Opal Tower if that's fine.
That is perfectly fine. I am an elementalist after all.
Ah, very true. Well, I will arrange it for you.
I thank you, Dwarf. I will wait eagerly for your call.
I have heard that this place is not very hospitable for men, but it has been very nice being here, actually. Anytime you want to torture me, just give me a ring.
I'll be sure to take you up on that.
Okay, 15,000?
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
So
Fucking
I,
A, he says.
I am in a really good position now. So, what I can do, I can pay everybody back, and where the fuck is that soul shop? Ugh.
Bottom left.
This one?
Oh, right there. Okay. Now where the fuck am I? Oh, there I am.
Top right.
Let's scroll
Since
down.
everyone
too
else is
far.
done, we'll let Shark do his last thing, and then we'll end it.
Hi, how you doing in here? I like that outfit. Very nice.
Hi!
Hi.
Hi.
Maybe you should go with him.
Do you, need something?
Yes, I was wondering, what be the tankiest soul you got here?
Tank?
I got a Seto friend of mine. He's a morpher. He requires a tanky soul.
What's your price range?
Well, anything in the 7,500s I can afford. Unless you have something on a secret shelf somewhere.
I do, but you're the wrong gender for me to offer it to you.
Shall I call my mistress in?
Do you have a mistress?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Call her in.
Mistress Bina, may I humbly request your
Make sure you call her
presence?
full name. Her full name, please.
Yeah,
the
she's
full
got a new
name.
name now.
Rose of the Jungle, please.
There it is.
If you wouldn't, if it wouldn't be too much trouble.
Rose of the Jungle, Speaker of the Dragon Covenant, can I please have your request?
Please,
Bina will just say, "Oh,
I will-
my
I
God!"
will grovel once
hear
more.
the pirate screeching, and she will look at the female.
I
that
will
Mama
accept
Pooh,
your
and, like,
punishment later. I will accept your punishment later.
and she'll just give an apologetic look to the snipers, and she will come in and will be like, "Murdoch, please, you're embarrassing me."
Sorry. You may punish me later, mistress.
Hello,
Yeah, we'll rule the world one day. It's okay.
hello, Baya.
He speaks of you.
Yes, this.
You're the mistress. Well,
Yes.
he wants a tanking soul from my stash. Should I sell it to him? Is he trustworthy for a man? Is my question.
He is trustworthy. For if he's not, he
You
deals with
hesitate
me.
a lot.
It's because I like to think before I speak. Words, once spoken, can never be taken back.
Yes, but it seems more like doubt than
It is
certainty.
not doubt. It is
Are
because
you sure?
it is for.
Because it sounds like doubt.
No, I was going to say that if he does act up, if I am not able to knock sense into him, I know a psychotic little Moogle who will, with
Mistress.
pleasure.
Mistress, if I may, on your behalf, the reason when she gets asked that question, she sometimes pauses, is anytime somebody talks to her about me acting out or being trustworthy, her mind seems to wander with the different types of punishments she likes to inflict upon me. I'm sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to.
Roll charisma saving throw with advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking pirate. You said you were looking for tanking. I have a soul here that is incredibly efficient at staying alive. However, it does not have any very many other options besides survival.
Alright.
It is powerful, however.
What is it? What type of soul?
It is a silicon tortoise.
Oh. And how
Shall
much
I-
you be asking for it?
She'll take the soul and project it in front of you, showing the
Oh.
tortoise.
Oh my. That's
They
like
are-
the
They are
iron
quite
one.
efficient at staying alive, and I do believe that you shall not regret buying this. But like I said, it is a tank at heart. There is no damage and very little utility. It defends allies very well.
I see. And how much for it?
Without the man tax because of your mistress here, 7,500. It is powerful.
Alright.
I have
is-
some others in my stash. 2 others, should you wish to see them.
Yes, if you would not mind.
I have magical damage and healing.
Healing.
Which would you like to see?
Healing, if you do not mind.
Healing? Very well. She'll rummage through her belongings, find a fiend soul, and project it so that the pirate can see it. One moment. Just have to make sure I remember it's the right one. Is it the right one? Yes, it is.
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
It is a water elemental, of course.
Oh. Interesting.
It is called a deep elemental, one of the highest tiers. Very powerful.
A very
Is that all you wish
proficient
to see,
healer.
or shall I reveal the DPS? The assailant.
Sure, let us see it. This silicon, what did you call it? A silicon tortoise?
Silicon tortoise. Yes.
Is it stronger than an iron adamantoise?
They are of even strength.
Ah, I see. They look very
Is that
similar.
not sufficient?
No, it's just curious. Because they look so similar. Oh,
And here I offer you. I'm afraid it is element locked, but is very efficient at destruction. I offer you a king bomb.
oh my fucking god.
Jesus Christ!
All are 7,500.
I see.
Shall I wrap one up for you?
Why don't we wrap up two?
2?
Let us get the tank and the healer.
Very well. A deep elemental and a silicone tortoise.
Yes.
Done.
Is there a discount for mass purchases, by chance?
Not normally, and I am waiving the man tax.
Fair enough.
Here are your souls. Please remove the money.
So that's 15,000 total?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, so much for being able to pay everyone.
No, I can still do it! Look at that.
Bina the Jungle Rose speaker with the... Bina the Jungle Rose speaker with the authority of the Dragon Council.
Please look at mine as well.
Nobody apparently.
I know, buddy. You wanted to come to Eruyt.
Yes,
I knew
I
this
know,
was how
I
you
know.
would be treated.
No, I know. I'm just being. I'm just kidding. I talked to Miss already. I knew this may be the outcome. That's why I was so like happy Bina came with us. At least we actually got the ball rolling in the direction I wanted.
Oh, what did Steph post?
Did he post something?
He's posted your name.
Did he tag Thunder? Tag
All
Thunder.
right,
I'm gonna tag
Shark, you wrap up your two buddies and move on.
I'm moving on.
Good
moving
job.
on.
Good job, guys. You did well. Did you guys enjoy Eruyt?
I
I
did.
loved it.
The floor looks immaculate.
What does that mean?
He's been
Because
staring at the
my
floor the
head
entire
was down
time.
the whole time.
Oh, I see. The floor is immaculate, I swear. I mean, you wanted to do this.
Yes, I did. And like I said
Quite
earlier,
frankly, it was
preferred-
supposed to be oppressive to men. When I designed this town, the first time I designed it, Siesti was the only one in my campaign, so I figured she'd be here when she came. I'm happy Miss is here, because otherwise all of you would have been treated like shit and you would have paid 10% more the whole time.
If Siesti came here, we would never hear the end of it.
Yep.
She would carry this town with her throughout the fucking campaign.
I mean, I wish I could carry this down with
Only thing
Okay.
that surprised me.
It's like, can I put this down in my pocket, please? Jeez.
No, she just has to carry like the whole hate men attitude.
So, Steph,
Yep.
those ones, they were in the secret stash, so even though they were the same price, they were stronger than those SciComm ones?
They're not stronger, they're just more variety.
Oh, interesting.
I have a secret stash all over the place in these. I have secret items for sale in most of my inventories.
Oh, cool.
Mostly, those secret items are revealed at all times to humans, but no one makes humans.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do have
It's one of the passives that humans get.
Racists.
Steph,
Boring making a human. We're already human.
I regret making a female Viera now, but I have never made a female character before.
You can't. So
You
in my
can't.
campaign, I discourage making cross-gender
okay.
characters, just because, not because I don't like it personally, just because it stops people. It puts a barrier for people to role play. I've had people do it before, and they've had a lot of trouble role playing, and I don't want to put that barrier. You know what I mean?
Okay. I
That's
didn't
the
know
only
that,
thing.
but makes sense. No, it makes sense.
People tend to feel more comfortable in their own skin. Now, if someone tells me they feel more comfortable as a woman or as a man, then I'll probably make an exception. But usually, I try and keep it,
I honestly,
aligned.
like when I created Drizzt, I didn't realize how much devalued, male Viera more. Like I
you
realized
are,
lack
this
thereof.
was a female.
you are devalued. Yes.
I knew it was female-centric society, but I didn't realize it was that extreme.
The thing that makes it even more funny is like 10% of Viera born are male, so they're actually much more rare. But
Yeah, so they get dominated. Makes sense.
So, Step,
Yep.
after we leave the village, I'm gonna consume that confit de flan.
Okay.
It's called Confit de Flan.
Confit de flan.
So
None of y'all pronounce it right. It's called confit de flan.
Confit the flan.
My
I'm
bad.
really happy about one thing. Now I have a cooked pristine angelfish, so randomly I can get a freaking
Long rest. Yeah, randomly, just like full long rest.
Oh, I'm about to die? Cool. Not anymore.
Yeah. They are very rare.
Fever. What fever? I don't care.
My
You should get an
maximum
aqua
mana
seed.
is now 102.
I usually have aqua seeds because I have no proficient.
And then when you
Yeah.
eat them, you get long rests.
I'm not a Moogle.
Oh,
Alright.
that sucks.
You
I
are
am-
not a Moogle Knight either.
I am
so,
equipping
you know,
those
jungle
My-
bros.
The
speaker
Jungle
of-
Rose.
Speaker of Dragon Castle over there.
Deep elemental. Mhm.
Once we
I
get
don't know. Next thing I know, you're gonna be the ruler of the world.
at this rate,
And Drizzt is already like upset. He had to all play like servant for the last 6 hours.
yeah, 6
Like,
hours, yeah.
Muttering to himself was like, "What Nidhogg? I fought Nidhogg." That's how
I
get-
beat Nidhogg.
Right.
I have an ascended bow. The
I
fuck?
love that someone was complaining. And Depala goes, I fought Nidhogg and I couldn't even fucking talk in the council meeting. So,
That was
I
Nexium.
I was like,
It's like he holds up two
literally
fingers.
with the,
He's
with the
like,
complaining, like Jesus.
He was actually asked to stand outside because they're
You know
Because
the
it's
only
been
race that won't
outnumbered.
be treated like shit if they're male and they come here?
Muggles.
Muggles. Exactly.
They're cute.
Muggles have technically no gender. Technically, yes, there are some Muggles that speak with a high-pitched voice and others that speak with a lower-pitched voice, but Muggles technically don't have a gender, which
Oh,
means
really?
that the Vieren have nothing to discriminate against. So,
So I was planning on retiring back in Eruyt eventually, but apparently that's not
Not a
happening.
good idea. Not a good
I
You
mean,
just gotta make more of a name for yourself.
if you're a slave, if you want
Yeah,
to be a
you're
slave.
right. You're right. Like fighting a world-ending
Gotta kill
dragon,
Nidhogg,
having
Genova, you gotta
fun.
kill. You
I love-
gotta kill
I love
everybody.
how Depala is from here too, but he doesn't want to come back, and Miss Mess just wants to bring the town with her in her pocket.
Isn't that what discrimination does to you? It's like done in, like real life.
Man,
I
you
mean,
guys,
she's
I don't want to hear
called-
any whining because there's no homo towns in this campaign. So
She's
Ah.
called the
Fun.
Jungle Rose.
Drizzt
Dude,
will succeed
you may say
there.
there's no homo town,
Did you
but
see my
Heaven's
ears?
Vigil definitely has a gay bar.
is not a homo. Definitely has a
I'm not
gay
saying
bar.
it's not a homo town, but it has a gay bar.
It
That's
has
all
a
I'm
gay
saying.
bar because it's a bunch of angels. Oh man.
Well, there's
a
a
bunch
gay
of
couple in,
super masculine angels who do nothing but pat each other on the ass and talk about.
Hey, Steph, I do want to thank you on one thing. I know you knew we were typing to each other, Miss and I know you didn't hurry her up, so I appreciate that.
What do you mean? Hurry
When,
her up.
when we were in the council, you didn't be like, okay, what are you gonna say? Like, sometimes when we take too long, you didn't do that to her. We were typing, so
No.
I appreciate it.
Of course not. I usually don't do that when people are role playing. The only time I do that is when I know there's like a bunch of fuckery going on. I don't want to, I don't want any dead air. But when you guys are role playing and you guys needed, obviously because of the role playing, I wasn't letting you speak. I wasn't gonna hurry her. But yeah, no problem.
Nice.
Yeah, I think this went well. You guys will get a message from the Council of Wood. Only one of the Vierans in here actually have a communicator, which is you've already met her. And the rest of them don't believe in technology. So, but she's an elementalist, and the reason she's on the council is because she works as ambassador to most other places. She can teleport very easily to different countries, so makes her a very good ambassador. As you can see, she doesn't act as formal as the others. She's much more wild.
She might be able to help with geostigma too. So her meeting Shantoto
Absolutely.
might actually be a good thing.
I feel like her and Mimsy would get along. They're both sadistic.
Yeah.
Steph,
Ding, ding,
by the
ding,
way, I know we had a lot more important things going on, but I thought I would remind you this. You said you were gonna send me a message when my voice box was done in Babel.
You have a voice box?
Voice
Yeah,
box.
I gave a voice box to Jerry to prepare.
Oh, that's
Then
probably
reply-
done by now. You did a good thing reminding me. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I realized it wasn't that big a deal. That's why.
What do you
Decided
mean?
to take that back to
Yeah,
Opal
the
Tower.
voice box. The voice box is done. We'll retcon that you received your message.
Is there a new name for it instead of Rickety voice box?
Yeah, I have it right here. One sec. Pristine.
For drugs, Zictath.
Pristine voice box.
And is it
God
now
damn it,
like
give me
a
my
different?
goddamn voice box back,
level?
you son of a bitch.
What?
It was 1 star before. I think that's common.
It's 3-star now.
How much did you sell the King's Plate for?
King's Play was 5k.
I will
okay.
return that to the owner.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
if you
hell
want me to just send that as a message or need me to actually travel to Opal Tower.
You can send
Roleplay.
it as a message. You can send it as a message or as a roleplay in RP chat, and you'll get your reward for it.
Okay. Thank you.
Actually,
I'll import them tonight, Shark.
Okay, dokie.
Wasn't expecting you to buy both. Jeez.
Well, the reason I wanted the silicon tortoise is because I'm worried about the Crystal Dust Valley 3 fights. Because they're survival.
Okay.
And the deep elemental, I needed an upgraded healing, so that just kind of worked out.
But we all love the lettuce.
I
Shuffle,
know.
shuffle.
hey,
Shuffle,
Steph,
shuffle, shuffle.
I have a couple hours of standby. Do you mind if I roll them if you're still on?
Yes, I mind, because then I'll have to do everyone. But, Phew, sorry. I'll
Let's see.
probably do levels tomorrow. When there is
I
a
have
session.
tomorrow off, so that works.
So if you guys want that,
I'll be able
Sounds
to
good.
check out my
I'm-
souls and do levels. Cool.
I'm waiting for a day to pop up so we can go back and try to get in the temple. So
to Rune Rock? Sure.
Was that a real red rose that the Emperor gave her? Because I put it in my inventory.
You should put it in your inventory. The
Oh,
red
okay.
rose and the
Yeah.
blue rose, I
Yep.
believe.
Blue Rose for Drizzt, yeah.
The Emperor is polyamorous, so you guys better watch yourselves.
Hey, maybe she Drizzt is fine with that.
I mean, if you were in the Emperor's position, you'd fuck everything too. so-
Anyway, the Emperor asked to help. You guys could have asked for his help, huh? You know that. He's an illusionist. They scale off of charisma. So he would have over embellished everything you said, and it would have been easier to convince the council. That being said, you
He's a
did
man,
bring
though.
up. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
He's an illusionist. It doesn't matter. Usually the Council of the Wood doesn't see men, and they saw him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's not mind control. It's more flourish, like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like
Grandiose.
grandiose, pizzazz, razzle dazzle. Like
Well.
this is very illusionists are very convincing. Same as tricksters and mediators. So anyway, you guys did well because they will contact you. And Miss Mess brought up she hit one of my keywords. She said women and children were in trouble.
Yes.
Oh, that's because of Drizzt.
So the Council of the Wood cares about the well-being of the Vieran people, mostly the women and children. They're a matriarchy. They have very strong bonds as mothers with people, with everyone. So the Vierans.
Breathing helped.
So the Vierans, as soon as you mention the women and children of the world, even if they're not Vieran, it struck like a chord with them. So chances are you'll get what you want.
That's what amazed me is every time you guys wanted to roll deception, I'm like, you realize you're rolling deception against the race that has empathy, right? So
We
anybody
didn't
who's
want
not...
to roll deception. We were told to roll deception.
no, I'm talking-
You were asked to roll deception. You can tell me no and just kind of abandon it, and it'll auto fail.
Yeah, see?
Well, see, Bina didn't matter because I imagine it's kind of like a sort of a faux pas thing to do to another female Vieran. But everybody who wasn't Bina, they were just like, okay, let me see in this guy's soul real quick. See what he actually
The Vierans
intends
use
to
empathy
do.
on each other. It's how they understand each other so well. You know? It's like the joke when a woman says, it's the way you said it.
It's true, though.
It's true, though. It's usually a lack of empathy, and that's why the Vieran are so good at it. So, a Vieran will never say to another Vieran, it's the way you said it.
And that was one of the reasons why I was very careful to say anything about like frustrated or like feeling
exactly.
down. Like I didn't say any of that because I was
Just
like,
kind of
they would
stay
see that
respectful the whole
immediately.
time. Yep, they would sense it immediately. So it's no, you guys did well. Even the men did well. Like Nexium did well. Nexium did well. So did Drizzt. Drizzt did especially well. Depala like got the whole point with the looking at the floor thing. No, you guys all did well. Shark did well too, even though Shark was less reserved than he should have been. He still managed to make it work because he like when he spoke to what's her name? I forget her name already. She's in my notes. Where is she?
Vuyi?
Yeah, when he spoke to Vuyi, he complimented her as a strong woman, and he made himself he devalued himself in front of her a little bit. And the point is that he let her be the one in charge in the room, and that's what she needs, right? Vuyi is very controlling. She's very powerful. So
I feel like he enjoyed it a little too much.
he made one second joke, and she kind of punished him for it. Then he didn't do it again too, which was very good. You didn't make any sexual innuendos because that would not have gone well. But anyway, so no, it went well. You all behaved very well. Poor Enro was very, very reserved the whole time.
It had to be.
He was just like, these people don't think I'm cute?
That's a first.
He's a man. He's a male.
I'm a cat.
You're a cat, but you're male, right?
I know.
Oh, I forgot to add on to my name. I need to rate Yajuta champion.
I should stop calling her things. I called her Jungle Rose because what's her name was flirting with her, and now it's a thing. Vuyi was flirting with her. And then that whole thing with the warmth of the sunshine and shit. I was like, man, I'm way too good at this.
They pause over there writing notes.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out how I can do that warmth of the sun with my hands. Maybe hand warmers. I don't.
You got light magic, white magic. You do something. Right?
I was talking about real life there.
You'd think, if we're talking campaign-wise, you'd think Holy Magic would be that way, but Holy Magic is actually very cold.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, Holy Magic is very. It's very
Felt like it'd be
cold.
like cooling, like a
Not
gel pack.
cooling. It's more of an inner strength that it grants, almost resolve. It's not. You don't feel warmth from Holy Magic. You don't. It's very cold, almost like steel.
Interesting.
Now,
You feel warmth from the elements, right? From the 4 elements, not from Holy Magic. Or obviously darkness. You feel almost cold.
Right.
Coming from the dark.
It'd be like the absence of feeling.
Yeah, the less cold and more the absence of anything.
Right.
But no, it's the light doesn't offer much warmth. That's why an elementalist is able to make you feel like you're being bathed by the sun. It feels the elements are always more welcoming than the light. The light is very powerful. It's very formidable, but it's cold. So anyway, You guys did well.
Steph, may I roll a crafting check to upgrade my equipment? I have all the materials now.
So the session just ended, and I'm leveling everyone tomorrow.
Okay.
AKA, take the goddamn hint.
That was that bush box was Fricks, right? I don't remember that wrong.
I forget. I don't have my notes for Bevel open right now. Or not Bevel.
Opal
Opal Tower.
Tower.
Opal Tower. Rather, yeah. By the way, I'm gonna re-update. What's it called? I'm going to update Guarosalam eventually. I'm gonna update the towns one at a time.